Hi, Sienna.
Hello.
I'm Hannah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to your first ever energy session. You have never had Reiki done before, or have you?
I haven't.
Okay. So essentially my job today is to sense where your energy is at and manipulate it in any way that I feel like will be helpful to the greater flow, chi, and aura of your body. Okay, call them all the same things, just force of energy. I don't need much from you. I will be doing a little bit of applied kinesiology, which is going to involve me placing some elements, mostly earth elements, on the body, testing how the body reacts to them. But you can close your eyes for the remainder of the session. Start with a sense. Because this is your first session, it can be a little overwhelming at times, or maybe you'll feel nothing at all. It really depends on the person. But just try and embrace those sensations and stay present. Stay focused on what is coming up, because that is the energy that is being pulled to the surface. You'll feel the heat from my hands as I get close, but I don't touch. This is my prana energy. I am sensing a little bit of change on the side of loss, negative change. There are some holes in the energy, almost like the energy is making space for something that is no longer there. I'm just going to place my hands. Don't mind. Can I take your hair out so you can be comfortable? Is that all right? Place my hands right on the ears. Powerful energy points. I happen to know, based on the new client paperwork you filled out, that you have a very busy life. You were going to be pulled into a lot of different directions. People who, it's not so much about how many hours. If you spent 12 hours a day doing one thing, it wouldn't necessarily pull the energy. But you have a lot of different break points. I'm going to start with some gentle touch. Not only can this touch be very healing, but it gets you used to the sensation on your skin so that even in a more unconscious or subconscious state of meditation, I am not disturbing the presence of the body and the mind. Tracing especially along the meridian points and the lines that make up that flow for energy. Gently running over the third eye. Making my way towards the core of the body. We have several different vital energy points in this area. So we have the heart chakra here, the throat chakra here, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra. And down at the end, we have the root chakra. But you're a very grounded person. The energy is very grounded. It's more stuck than it is frantic. It needs to be uplifted more than it does. Brought down or grounded to the earth. I'm going to start by clearing the energy in the room. Just trying to lighten you up a bit because I am sensing, like I said, sensing that sort of deeper grief or loss or change. Trying to break up some of that weightiness with some sound vibration. I'm gonna light a candle just to burn away any of this negative energy in between healing patterns. Just feel like I need to do away with some of it. Cutting away negative ties. heal me, moving around and feel me. I'm just going to where the energy is taking me. Again, cleansing my hands. Okay. I think I want to test some elements. I'm going to guess this is going to help stabilize. So if you can shrug your shoulders for me. Good, super strong. Relax. Let's try this combination. On the solar plexus, shrug one. Okay, don't like that combo. So that's telling me that definitely need a little more sleep. The body is really exhausted. Let's try here. Start with just that. Shrug. Okay, that's fine. Start with that. Try them together. Best one yet. These are traditional healing herbs. The body is feeling fatigued, not just in a, oh, I'm tired or I'm sore way, but in a deeper emotional fatigue. there. And can you turn your head this way towards me? Other way. Yeah, there you go. As hard as you can. Okay. As hard as you can. Better. I like that one better. As hard as you can. Okay, definitely this one. Q21. I'm just gonna take a drop of that. So Q21. Let's make a note. That's going to be relating to the crown. I'm going to pull something out here. So our crown chakra can get blocked pretty easily. It is the exit point towards the heavens, towards spiritual enlightenment. And this gets blocked often when we're getting too stuck in our own heads. When we're ruminating, when we're not relating things back to a greater purpose. Now, I know it's going to sound scary because you're going to hear scissors around your hair, but I promise I'm touching the energy only and nothing on your actual body, okay? You've got basically a big tangled ball of energy right here. Again, accumulating some heat. Let's try and give you a little bit of relief from the swirling patterns of thought. Pulling out all of that stuck in your head, sharing the burden with the universe, knowing that all before you and all who come after you experience pain. And it is a shared burden and a shared grief amongst humanity, amongst the spirit world. Holding a crystal to the third eye, sort of in between the third eye and the crown chakra. I'm going to be entering some vibrations. We're going to see what that does to my pendant. Take a little bit more. I'm going to just coat the tips with the amethyst scratcher. Amethyst is good for relaxation and calm, peace, and you definitely need some peace. I'm going to turn it gently. Pulling everything out through the top of the head, through that crown chakra, training the energy that it can leave. It can cycle through without being stuck. Bringing peace. Providing you with that safety to let go. Let go of the guilt and the pain and the grief. And it won't disappear. It's always going to be there, but what it can do is start to integrate with your energy and stop being a blockage and start being part of your flow. Checking my hands for warmth. Just got one more cord right here. Taking some yellow aventurine to bring a bit of joy and happiness, lightness. This was a fairly heavy session. Taking my crystal ball and rolling it just to absorb any last bits of energy. Holding it over the flames. Get a lot clearer now. So like you're an athlete, so you know, like our bodies and our muscles, one session is not enough to train the body, but it's a start. I want you to practice this mindfulness at home. I want you to find yourself in a space where you can find peace, find grounding. Definitely encourage aventurine stones for you. I'll send you home with an aventurine calming stone. I'll grab that for you in just a minute, but let's just sweep you out with the shell. Just a great way to end the session. Create closure and connection to the earth. Stay put. I want to grab your green aventurine calming stone. So this one has the arrow pattern. I definitely encourage you to run your fingers over this whenever you're feeling like you're slipping away from that present energy, or when you're feeling blocked up emotionally. And get the energy moving again. We just did a lot of removal of sort of stagnant, older, negative energy, but you can't just leave a void because you already had sort of these pockets of openness. So we need to add back in that joy, that relief, that connection, and the stone will help with that. So you can just roll it around in your fingers or place it along your third eye, feeling the texture side down. There's a slight suction to it because it's concave, so you can almost feel it connect to you. I think I'm going to have you stay like this for just a few minutes, leaving you with the warmth from the candle. Alright, so I'm going to let you rest here, and I'll come back in a few minutes to check on how you're